Hey there guys and gals, it's me nirex and welcome back to, welcome to a brand new series actually. In this series we're going to talk a little bit about projects, and in this video I'm just going to introduce what this series is going to be all about. So this playlist, or rather these new playlists that I'm going to be creating are going to be about different kinds of projects. And I'm not going to prepare anything like I did for these guys. I'm not going to think about anything beforehand, before the beginning of the video. I'm just going to go dive into it and wing it as I go. And the reason to that is I want to wing it just so you can see how a real programmer approaches a real problem and analyze the approach or the approaches, and all that good stuff. So the way I personally look at a project is that I try to find a problem, something that has to be fixed, right? Something that we need a solution for. And then I analyze the approach or the approaches. Then I think about the starting point. All right, so I have all the good stuff that I need so far, but how do we start that project? Where do we begin? What do we do? And so that's how we think about it. Upon finding this starting point, I start building a small foundation, just a single class or something that I can create what I want. I can build up on it. I can expand it. I can do what I want on that foundation. So I usually do things like that, especially with C++ projects, which you have to do whatever you want. So do whatever you want from scratch. So it's basically how it works. I analyze the problem, think about the approaches, make a starting point, and begin my program from there. I create a small foundation, maybe like 5-6 classes, and then I build up from that foundation. I begin building and expanding my project into a huge beast, and we go on from there, and then just expand it more and more and more, and that's it. Now, as I've already said, I will be going into it completely blind. What I mean by that is that I will not prepare anything beforehand. I will not prepare anything for the video that I'm going to talk about. Let's say the first project is going to be, and it is going to be, something about saving and loading. I'm not going to think about how to save and load. I'm not going to do anything. I'm still not thinking about it. I just know how to do it, but I'm going to explain everything as we go on in this project. And so that's basically how it's going to work. This was just an introduction video, or a introductory video, all about projects and how we're gonna go with them. So yeah, because a lot of people, almost everybody learns about what everybody calls advanced C++, classes and object-oriented stuff, and everybody's like, okay, I learned all that bullshit, but how can I make anything with these? I have all the things I need. I have knowledge about classes, fors, if statements, all sort of loop statements, everything you can give me, I can handle. I am a master of pointers. I can do whatever I want, but what the hell do I do? How do I make something? And this series will aim exactly for that. We will be going from scratch without the use of any libraries. So yeah, that's a very key point, and a very important key point, that we will not be using any libraries. I will not use Boost or anything of the sort. We will be creating everything that we create absolutely from scratch. And here's the good thing. So whenever you see that I'm creating this project from scratch, you can actually follow it, and because there are no libraries, you will gain a whole bunch of a whole lot of actually knowledge and intuition you will begin comprehending how things are done in C++, or rather how things are done from the very basics. And this will actually help you come up with your own solutions and ideas to your problems. For instance, saving and loading could be used in a whole lot of projects regarding games and game engines. Doesn't matter what game engine you use, as long as you understand the principles that we're going to cover in this project, you're good, no matter what the language. Alright? So as long as it supports object-oriented principles, as long as you have access to classes and inheritance and all that good stuff, it doesn't matter. You can do it, and it's all good. So if you want to make something, let's say with Unreal Engine, if you want to make something with, I don't know, Unity, if you want to make something with RamPy, whatever engine, whatever else, or I don't know, Godot engine, or whatever the hell you want to use, you can use the principles of this project right here. And I'm just giving an example. Just saying that gaining deep intuition into how a real C++ dev looks at the problems and comes up with the solutions for that problem can help you in your own projects. And exactly like this, like the example I just gave you. So if you can understand saving and loading in C++, believe me, the way I'm going to do it, you can do it in any other language you want, be it Java, C#, or C, or whatever the hell. I mean, well, maybe not C, because C is not object-oriented, but you can extend C to use object-oriented principles if you want to. Point is, you can do what I do. Let me just close that dude out. So yeah, point is, you can do what I do if you gain enough intuition, or if you gain your knowledge and expand your knowledge base about some of the projects. And so that's basically it for this video. So I know it was a short one. It was just an introduction to what this whole thing is going to be about and the main principle or the main goal of the channel. And so that's it. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. That would help a lot. And if you really enjoyed it, do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And that's it, guys. See you in the next one.